K and I's. I just saw your video for your page, and I have a gift. I get vibes and visions, and she is actually scared. You can see it in her eyes. She didn't want to go. Absolutely. Like, if I coached that, like, then I really think that I should be teaching kids or adults or whatever how to act, because she deserves an Academy Award for that, in my opinion. So my P.O. box is actually, it's in my link tree, and it's also in my bio too, if there's something that you guys want to send me. Why are you in a homeroom? Not did they ask. That is because we was a forcible detainer, an unlawful entry, or what's called an illegal logout. That's why we're in a hotel. Then, top of that, landlord went ahead and took all of our things out of the house, put them in a storage, boxed them up, put them in a storage unit, allegedly, and refuses to give them back. So now, in my opinion, Haley's a child, and he's keeping Haley's things from me as well. The judge even asked specifically to please release at least the child's things, and he refused. So, in my opinion, that's child abuse. And again, like they said, that's my opinion. But this is how, like, we're hurting kids right now. It's all over the board. Let's see, I saw. Always says, hey, much love. How are you always, Kiki? Thank you. I appreciate that. Teresa says, my ex-mother-in-law did the same thing, ripped my child out of my arms. So it's happening, and private investigator, who is my mod, another of my mods, I don't think she's in here right now. She was saying last night, like, this can happen to anybody and everybody. You're not immune from it. And there's somebody I follow on here, I can't remember his name, but he does so many different videos about how behind every, like, shitty deadbeat dad is their mom falling behind them, just shelling out money and everything else. So my other mod should be on in a second. So Love for a Dream, I'm guessing this is one of your first times on my live, and I don't know how many of my videos that you've seen, but yes, if you're referring to the child in the car, that is my child. Yes, she is. So that's my baby. Let's see what happened. Again, go to my page, watch the videos. It'll give you all the explanation you need. And again, that's why I want to separate the TikTok legal stuff. And so you're still going to hear the drama. You're still going to hear what happened to her and the legalities behind it. What happened in court. What happened with the GAL. What happened with the douchebag with fatherhood connection and how he lied. That's coming up soon. It's just, and I have the audio for that too. I have audio upon audio upon audio. I have video upon video upon video. And when people ask me, like, number one question, like, what is your advice? What advice do you have? And I say, document. Like Bernie, when he was doing that today, did you video it? Video it. No one's saying you guys have to throw your shit up on the internet like I did. Okay, no one's saying that. But then you have that documentation, so when their lawyer comes into the courtroom and says, no, my client did not do that, blah, 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 and it's considered truth because he's an attorney, then no, you have something to back it up. You have a video that says No, this is what happened. This is what your client is doing. So video, document, spreadsheet, whatever it is. Yeah, and that's another thing is I want to do a kidnapping specific video because I glaze over the kidnapping part in the how it all started. So I would like to do a full breakdown on everything that happened because people are like, oh, that didn't happen. Oh, like, you know, and give specifics because I don't know if I put in that video that like she continued to follow us around the park even after she did that and I got Haley back. So Janet says, I'll never understand why anyone would drag a child, obviously distressed. I don't either. I don't know how they thought for their benefit it would help them for their benefit and their relationship with her. I think they thought when they got her back to their house that she would just like magically change, that I had put that in her head and now she was magically going to be different. And that's simply not the case. She cried on the couch for 2 hours, and as you guys saw, I'm gonna try and do this and talk to you guys at the same time. She had her bunny with her, and apparently Bio was stealing her bunny from her and upsetting her. Like, he thought it was funny, and as a child, that's your comfort mechanism, and he was taking it from her and like throwing it around the room. Apparently there was only one person comforting her, and it wasn't Bio, and it wasn't. Oh, that's a pretty light.
I got replica bunny.
Oh yeah. So she did she did for cheer. They did like a thing, and one of the things that she asked for was a bunny because her bunny is where in a storage unit somewhere, we don't know. So she asked for a bunny on her cheerleading Christmas swap thing or whatever, and so she got a bunny. I'll let you walk in if you want and show the bunny. Go ahead, show the bunny. Yeah, show the bunny. For those of you who want to see Haley.
Hi.
Always dying to see Haley.
Hello. Bunny.
So that's not a replica of the bunny that you saw in the video.
One?
It's not the same one, but she did have also this bunny at home. So she does. So now this is a replica of one of her stuffed animals at home that made her happy. And don't you love this? Trying to cook with kids. How to cook with children.
We're having a discussion with a child's presence around. What's going on
so
here?
no, you don't need to read the feed it. I know you want to stay online, and that's why we need to separate the TikToks and the YouTubes. So the happy stuff stays over there, and the things that we need to be talking about legally, your questions on her, your questions on the situation, can stay over here. And then she'll honestly get out of my hair too, because she'll want to do lives over on YouTube versus here. The lives make her happy, and that's something that I want to do. But as you know, there's a variety of different reasons why I don't want to put her on here. So what else it says?
Because people are mean.
She's your twin, Alyssa says. Thank you. I appreciate that. I hear that a lot. There's a stinking bug. What happened? Can you what?
Can I stay here and listen?
Yes, you can stay here and listen. Let's see. Thanks for the follows, you guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, definitely follow, especially if you guys there are so many single parents out there and people going through the court systems right now, whether it be, I mean, there's tons in family court. There's absolutely tons of you in family court. And I feel for you, I really do, and I feel awful. And There's others of you that are in different areas of the court. They're not getting justice there either. And these judges are not following the law. A lot of them. I can't say all of them, obviously. But, let's see. Christine beat her case in 2017. Awesome, good for you. I'm happy for you. I don't know what was said there. Why was there a little girl screaming like that again? So head back over to my page. Hey, I'm gonna let this sit for a second. I gotta let it like whatever. So no. No, I said move over.
I moved over.
Don't stop. So head over to my page, watch the bottom videos of the little girl in the car, and then start it with the Our Story Part 1 and move forward. Let's see. Unknown says, hi, I'm a big fan. Can you say hi, Maya? Hi, Maya. How are you? Hello. Let's see. See, this is why I need to separate these. I need to separate these accounts. I need to. I really need to. Hi, Chantel. How are you?
No, it's Chantel. It's Chantel.
Well, Haley has a specific way for saying your name, obviously.
Chantel.
You're a super big fan. I'm glad to hear that. Definitely go over and subscribe to our. Would you scoot over? My goodness gracious. To our YouTube channel, where I'm gonna start putting more videos, the happy videos of Haley and things like that. And keeping the legal and the drama stuff. I'm gonna shoot her. Let's see.
You're gonna
Princess, hello. You're in Michigan. How are you?
I'm gonna make you a material girl.
Hello, Lisa. Nicole, are you saying, oh my god, to this one? I can imagine you probably are. Hi, NBA girl. How are you? Nicole, thank you. I'm crying. So yeah, anybody who goes over and watches those videos, probably grab a bottle of wine and a box of tissues, and apparently it takes a little bit over an hour to watch them. So NBA girl says yours are beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
She's talking to me.
We need to get some food in her mouth, because why? She has food in her mouth.
She needs a bow tie.
And she can't talk.
I can go like this.
What are both of our favorite colors? I would say, well, Haley's, I think, is coral. She changes it all the time. But
Felix Krusty must be hot pink.
Okay, well, Haley, you don't have to answer for me.
Wow.
So, put this right here real quick. No, I'm not deleting my account. No, not in any way, shape, or form. We're just gonna start separating things. So the happy Haley things are over there, and that the legal stuff and the more dramatic stuff is here, and that way everyone can, you know, a big huge reason why I did this was to bring awareness here, was to bring awareness of what's happening in our legal system. And there's so many people that are interested in our story as a whole and what's happening with us moving forward with our lives, and it's hard to do that and talk about the legal stuff, and it's different. Your food's there.
I'm not happy that gone.
The nanny. You must be from Britain, Brooklyn, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm assuming things. But yeah, Granny?
Yeah.
Granny, yes. You saw so clearly. You saw video number 2. Week 1, video 2. Tell us what's our favorite fruit. Do we have a favorite fruit? I don't really have a favorite. Let's see. So many people are joining. No, she doesn't see bio anymore. Once I took those videos, document. Once I took those videos, then have that documentation of what's really happening. So, but that doesn't stop everything that they put her through to get there, to then make their end determination that was still wrong. And Mia Girl says, Haley's so pretty, thank you. Thank you guys for the hearts, I really appreciate it. I have my daughter with me. I don't have children. I don't have, I only have little Miss Haley. Let's see. So, let's see. Why did you have child have to go with the grandmother? She was a super presentation. Head to my page. I'm not going to go over that crazy time. Head over to my page. Start with the videos bottom.
Does it show me? I'm looking all tore up. Who cares?
Oh my god, I didn't know I accepted you.
Yeah, I know. Were you trying to?
No, like I knocked the phone over and like because I'm on the bed, so obviously as I'm moving around,
I'm looking all tore up right now.
I can't. Well, now I can see you. I couldn't see you before. I just saw like your Haley. Shut
How embarrassing.
up.
We could talk later though, so you could finish your life.
Yeah, definitely. Tell me what's going on. I know that you had given me a brief synopsis before via messenger and everything, but yeah, tell me what's going on. Hopefully I can help you. Again, like I said, all states are different. So how I went about things in New Jersey doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be the same in California. However, there is something in California that I have a thought about already, that I know that there is a hard pass on. So I don't want to say that here on the live. I want to just tell you in person because I don't know if it even applies to you yet or not. So I just want to look it up and make sure first before I start throwing ideas out there. And again, this is not legal advice, everybody. Right. This is not legal advice. This is my opinion and my experience. Right. And I can help you with the law itself, black and white. A lot of people have a hard time looking it up too and where to find it. Right. And sometimes they'll find old law too when it's been updated. So right. There's a lot of different things. So I would think that I can help you. I mean, I can't guarantee, but it just seems like he's a living nightmare. I think your landlord and my landlord should totally be friends.
Right. And that's why when I first seen your story, I'm like, I don't understand how many people are coming at her because I'm literally going through the same situation. That's how I know you're not lying. Like they're gonna make you look bad. They're gonna make you look bad. They're gonna lie to do it.
Yeah. Let me see. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, no, these aren't.
That's what I'm saying. Like whoever's on this live thinking, she's telling this big old BS story. You guys, I'm telling you, I'm going through the same thing. These landlords, not all of them, but a lot of them are full of crap, and they're gonna say whatever to make you look bad to get their way. People
Yeah.
lie all the time, and you
Yeah.
would think these people in power would be more respectful. It's really disappointing how far they will go to
Oh
make
yeah.
you look bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I believe you 100%.
I can't even imagine how much money mine has spent in attorney's fees, and the fact that, and I pray that my belongings are still in that storage unit, but I can't even imagine how much he's paying to have all my stuff in that storage unit. And rather than give it back to me, he'd rather torture me and not give it back to me. Like, I don't know about your landlord. Mine seems loaded and full of vengeance, but yeah, they'll say whatever they want to get what they want. So
Right. And
they will.
that's what they're doing. He came pounding at the door today, and I didn't answer it. I'm like, no, you're supposed to give me a 3-day warning. I've done nothing wrong. I pay my rent. I've even tried to pay my rent for January. They sent it back to me in the mail. So I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to, and I know they're not accepting my rent check so they could say I'm not paying. When I'm keeping all that, I'm writing them letters when I give them my rent, and then they're sending them back to me. So I'm like, they're doing that so they can try to look, so it looks like I'm not paying when I'm keeping them. I'm keeping the letters. I have all my documentation. He
Right.
came, he pounded on the window real hard. He tried to get in, tried to take the lock off the gate because he's pretty tall. So he reaches over I have this all on my camera too. So go ahead and make your stories up, but I have all my documents. I have my camera clearly seeing you being really aggressive, and then you dump that paper in the mailbox. In California, that's a federal offense. It has to go through post office to land in
Oh
someone's.
yeah, that's what you're saying. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
He can't. Yeah, yeah. He can't. He has to mail it to you. I was just like, wait. You said mailman post. I was like, wait. If a mailman put it, I was confused. So I'm sorry about that
No,
confusion.
it's okay.
But yeah, no. Obviously, you can't go put anything in anybody's mailbox. But that's
Right.
federal offense in every
Right.
state.
Right.
So
Right. Right.
yeah.
Yeah, certified mail. It wasn't. You can't just drop a piece of paper in someone's mailbox. That's the mailman's job. Yeah, it was not.
What did it look like? Can you show us? Well, you probably would. It has your info on it.
Yeah. Let me see.
So did he like print it out and fill it in, or like?
It's on you could tell they just typed it up here. Let me see if I could, my address part. On a regular piece of paper, like some bogus stuff. It's not even like legit. This is how it's not even legit at all.
Yeah, that doesn't look like anything.
No, it just says you need to get out. We're contacting our lawyers to do the unlawful detainer. We're not accepting any of your rent. And that's what yeah.
He literally says unlawful detainer.
Mm-hmm.
He literally admits it in the thing.
Yep. I know.
What?
They're not the brightest.
Like,
That's
okay,
why I'm like,
gonna do something legal. I'm gonna totally do something illegal to you. That's what he just put in writing to you.
right. And this is the second in writing. He declines payment. Yep, he said it. He said it was certified, signed. Nope, it's not. They didn't even sign it. And he in the letter it says we cannot accept rent from you. We're going to be contacting our lawyer. Says where is it at? Please vacate.
We have a lawyer in the chat here, and he's saying,
yep.
if it's certified, but it has to be stamped and certified with the court. I don't know if you can see it, our Verdi, but it's clear. It's not. I mean, I've seen documents from all over the country, and that's just like something someone like jammed up on Word.
Yeah.
It's not.
That's exactly what it says.
Any type of motion or order or anything like that.
Nope.
And order, I'm sure our Verdi you would know, would say, yeah, we're going to come do an unlawful detainer. We're going to come do something illegal to you. That's not.
Right. This is the second letter they sent me saying that. And it says, this is your second and final notice. And then the last part of the letter says, please vacate the property as soon as possible. We are preparing to file and go to court contact our lawyers Monday next week for filing of an unlawful detainer. And then before that, it says we are not accepting rent from you.
Well, I don't think any lawyer, well, my lawyer still assisted in the unlawful detainer with the police and conspired with them. But I can't imagine their lawyers, unless, again, they're in bed with their lawyers, you know what I mean? That the lawyers would, like, tell them that they're, like, to do that, you know what I mean? And the lawyers are definitely not going to draw it up like that. But
Right. So the whole reason why this all started is because I moved in, and I go back on all my emails. I moved in December 31st. By January 3rd, I was already addressing issues with the studio. And so I'm telling them, these are the things I've noticed. I try to address it. They fix the heater.
this year,
Go ahead.
this is this year. This is the
This year,
December
yeah, December
1st of
December 31st, 2021.
2021. Okay, that's what it was.
By December 3rd, 2022, I go back on all my emails. My emails to them started January 3rd, which was pretty much right away, like a couple days later. So they fixed the leaky faucet, they fixed the heater, but what they refused to do was seal the ventilation system. So I was always smelling sewer. I couldn't have people over because as soon as they walked in, they're like, ew, it smells like sewer water in here.
Yeah.
And so I said, I'm telling you, there's something wrong with the bathroom. In writing, in the email, one of the property managers says, the owner is refusing to do any more work. And so I looked up the health and safety codes. I said, these are the things that we cannot negotiate on. Health and safety says X, Y, and Z. You have to put a ventilation system in the bathroom. Your vendor said it. The guy came out and said this bathroom has no ventilation system. Whoever designed this bathroom did not put a ventilation system. You can get sick from the sewer smell, blah, 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 blah. So when I sent them the health and safety code, he responds, contact code enforcement. Good luck. Contact code enforcement. Good luck. I contact code enforcement. Code enforcement comes out. He said, whoever designed this bathroom, there's no ventilation system. That's why we're smelling the sewer smell. Well, he had them fix it. October 4th, they fixed it. October 12th, he's pulling into the driveway, throwing these papers at me. The owner wants you out. I said, for what?
So
we don't have to tell you.
the lawyer on here just commented and said, save them for exclamation points. That's your golden ticket, especially for a proper ventilation goes into health issues.
Yep.
So you've got, it sounds like, documentation upon documentation for this. You've got videos now. You've got, I would send your pictures. I would send your checks via certified mail. They clearly, I think you said they said in their letter to you that they're not accepting your checks.
Yeah.
And you still have a valid lease, I'm assuming. It's still.
No, December 31st, they told me. But so I sent them, so they fixed the bathroom October 4th. October 12th, he was already telling me the owner wants you out. Well, I said, per the California Civil Code 1942.5, and 0.5F says that this is clearly retaliation because I exercise my rights as a renter.
Right.
They can't do that to me. So now they're violating civil law.
Right.
They think I'm dumb, but I know how to read.
Right.
I'm not a lawyer, but I know how to research.
Right. Yeah. No, absolutely. Arvera says, get organized, set up a timeline. That's something I always do. I'm huge on spreadsheets, and putting everything in, because there's a lot, even like the little tiniest things, like you'll forget about them and then they can actually turn into huge things later. Tina says, don't take legal advice unless you know for sure they're an attorney. Again, like I already said, to her. This isn't
Right.
legal. This is opinion. So this person's saying they're attorney, but obviously we all know that we're on TikTok and I can't see him. I can't see his JD or anything like that. So I'm just saying this is what he's saying. She can take his advice. She can leave his advice. But that is what this particular person's saying, and that's what part of this platform, or my platform, is about, is providing that information. And we can always look that up too. So
right, it's right at our fingertips. He's not saying anything we don't already know. Any dwelling, if someone's charging you rent, this is just for everybody. If somebody is charging you rent, no matter what state it is, you have the right to be treated like a human being, which means you can't live in a dump. If there's a bathroom, it has to have a ventilation system. If it's a building, a building has to be properly built and up to code. You can't charge somebody rent in a dump and make them go to the bathroom in a bucket. No, you have to have, there's codes, there's laws. So
there
this isn't, yeah.
Yep. So I would say you absolutely have a case. But yeah, so I would, I'd like to speak with you more about it offline.
Right,
you know
right.
What I mean? So I can get the specifics and maybe help you so you can make your own decisions on how you want to move forward. But sounds like you're going to give this guy an uphill battle. But here's the problem, you guys, is someone said that the lawyer's a troll and he's a fake lawyer. I'm laughing because he said that himself. He's defending them. But something could happen to you like it happened to me. I was arguing my information in court, and the documents they got were not legal, and they gave them to law enforcement, told them they were legal, and implemented it. Even though what they implemented, even if the documents they had were legitimate, they still weren't allowed to do what they did. So I'm just warning you that there are crazy people like this out there, and whether they have police with them or whether they don't have police with them, they will follow through with it. So I'd hate to see you fall in my same spot. So it seems like you need to file an emergency order. That's my opinion.
Yeah, let's talk about that, because I need to know what can I do to beat them to that, because I know how they've been talking to me and how they've been acting. I can tell they're gonna be, yeah, you don't come aggressive like that, pounding on someone's window like that.
No.
Yeah, no. Yeah, we'll talk.
Nobody should be coming to your window pounding on it, no matter who it is.
Right.
Story.
Right. Let me let you get back to the live, and then we'll talk privately.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you guys so much. I'll be in the chat. Okay.
Okay.
How do I get out of here?
I don't know.
Oh, disconnect. Here we go.
There you go.
There we go.
So, all right. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There's another perfect example of a situation